What's up? MFGs are back once again for another movie review. We got Mini MFG. This is her second movie she's seen today. She saw Inside Out 2 this morning. Eric MFG. We just got out of a somewhat horror movie from M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. Was her name Sophia?
I don't know.
Well, we forgot to look it up. Anyway, it's his daughter. It's her directorial debut. It's called The Watchers. It's about a coop. They call it a coop, but it's just like this place in the forest in Ireland where people go in this forest and they can't get out. But inside this forest, there's there's spies. There's this building. They call it the coop, where Dakota Fanning, she winds up. First of all, she's driving across Ireland to drop off this parrot.
It's not a parrot. It's just a bird, a yellow bird.
It looks like a parrot, but her car breaks down in the middle of this forest, and she comes across these three other people hanging out in this coop where they have to stay at night because there's watchers who watch through the see-through glass that you can't.
From sunset to sunrise.
Yep, they can't see. You can't see out, but the watchers can see in. They're actually, the further you get into the movie, they're called fairies. So there's rules that they had to follow. They had to be inside this coop by sunset.
Couldn't go near a burrow.
Yep, can't open the door. Can't go in a burrow where there's like bikes and other stuff that the watchers get very upset. So definitely, but basically they're in this coop and they need to get out of there. But what they find out that there's this like bunker underneath the coop where this scientist, this professor in Ireland, he was doing experiments on the fairies. And
Madeline, like the one that's like in charge.
Yeah, so
she's in charge, like basically in the coop.
Yeah, so she's like the mother character. But anyway, this Kilpatrick guy.
Who's that?
He was the professor. Kilpatrick, Kilmeyer. He was doing experiments on these, and it ended up causing him to take his life. But he gives them instructions on how to get out of the coop, get out of the forest. But the story doesn't end there. But that's where the plot does, because we can't tell anymore because they're spoilers. Because it's an M. Night Shyamalan family. Even though it's his daughter, there's still the twist. There's always a twist in the M. Night Shyamalan movies, whether they're good or bad. His movies have been hit or miss over the years. It's, his first three movies, Sixth Sense, Unbreakable Signs, are all pretty good. But then, he has some real stinkers. But his daughter, I think that for this first movie, she did a pretty good job. There were some jump scares. Definitely had.
They were loud.
I was getting like Signs vibes watching this movie.
I want to watch that.
The Watchers, kind of creepy looking characters.
Kind of looked like Dementors and Demogorgons.
Maybe.
However you say that.
So yeah, I thought she did a pretty good job. I really like Dakota Fanning, and I've always liked Dakota Fanning ever since she was in Man on Fire with Denzel Washington. So that's kind of why I wanted to see the movie. I like to see what films that she's in. In terms of this, I kind of fell asleep in the beginning. It was really slow.
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, I must have been snoring.
No, you weren't. You were just.
I fell asleep. It was really slow, but it was, today's Tuesday. Tuesday's the bargain day, so it was only $6 a ticket. So, I wouldn't pay full price to see this. She may have liked it. It had some moments. The music was pretty good. The score, it tried to give you some horror vibes, but it really wasn't a horror. There's some thrilling moments, but for the most part, it was kind of.
I'm gonna have to watch more M. Night Shyamalan stuff.
His earlier stuff, definitely.
To see the plot twist.
In terms of this movie, The Watchers, I'd probably go 6.5 on this. 6.5 out of 10.
7.9.
7.9. She liked it a little more than I did.
I was originally gonna go with a 9 until the end because it was too long.
Yeah, well, the ending kind of. Yeah, I wasn't really into the twist at the end. I felt like once I got out of the forest, it kind of lost its intrigue. It kind of changed the whole structure of the story. So 6.5 for me. 7.9 for her. The Watchers. I'd like to see what his daughter comes up with next in terms of films, because I think she has some potential there, and maybe she doesn't fall into the trap of her father. So You can only go up from here. We're out of here.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.